Yo, what up, team? Welcome back to J3 Entertainment, where you're about to get that true, honest, fair TV show review.
Hey, we escaped upside down, y'all. Yeah.
And it was an epic journey, and now we're back on top. What are we reviewing today?
Stranger Things, Chapter 5.
Chapter 5, brother.
Yes.
Chapter 5.
Woo!
We back.
We are back. This is hype.
This is probably the last time.
Oh, yeah.
Unless we get some spinoffs.
Yeah, they're coming. They're coming. Yeah.
All right. So I know a lot of you guys are out there like, yo, what took you guys so long? Well, I had to take some time. I didn't want to freestyle this review.
Okay.
I didn't want to go right after the show. I didn't want my emotions to cloud my judgment.
Right.
I didn't want my emotions to cloud my grade. A lot of times that happens to people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because you be
true.
wound up in your emotion.
Yeah.
You see things differently.
Yeah.
I even went back one time and changed the grade that I gave Shazam Part 1.
Oh, wow.
Because my emotions was tied in there.
Okay.
Got a higher grade.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It went from a 1 to a 2. No, just no.
It happens.
But it happens. So
Yeah.
I this show being there from the beginning, not the
Yes.
hype,
Right.
but the beginning,
Yes.
all the way to the end. I had to take my time.
Okay.
I got notes.
Bet.
Got notes.
Yeah.
Pros, cons. We got notes.
All right. Me too.
So this review is going to be a little bit longer than normal.
Okay.
All right. For those that are new to the channel, let me explain how I like to do reviews on J3 Entertainment. First thing first, I like to talk about the good. I like to talk about the bad. Then we go ahead and give you guys a grade. Since this show was premiered on Netflix, this will be a spoiler review. So things will be spoiled.
Okay, cool. All right.
So, you know, my bad. So feel free, write what you want to write in the comment section when it comes to the show. Just go ahead and spoil it.
All
We
right.
already here. We got reactions. You can go watch our reactions before you come back so you can be up to speed with us.
All right.
Got all 8 episodes up there.
Cool.
All right, brother. You ready to get into this ride?
I'm ready.
This is
yeah.
clearly this is the last journey. Like this is like
Yeah.
reading the map.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
This is it.
All right.
This is it.
The plane is coming down. You know what I mean? About to touch base.
Hell yeah.
So you ready to get into the good?
Let's get it, bro. I'm
All
ready.
right.
Yeah.
What we got?
I will say this season does a good job of bringing that apocalyptic end of the world feel due to the conclusion we got from the last season.
Yeah.
I thought that it was important that everybody was in on the fight. It was not a secret anymore. It was beyond the kids. Everyone was involved, and it was showed the sense of urgency, and I like that cinematic scope of what we got. It did feel like a movie. I do agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sure did have that. It just brought something to the table, man. You could
Yeah.
tell the Duffers led up to this.
Yeah.
And this was supposed to be a cinematic, climactic moment.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was planned. Strategy.
This is
Yeah.
years. Let me
Yeah.
see what it 9 years in the making.
Yeah.
Almost 10 years if you think about it. Yeah.
Almost.
Well, 2016?
2016, yeah.
2025?
Yeah.
So you have 9 years with these characters, man,
Yeah.
and you watch them grow in the show and in reality.
That part, yeah.
You know what I mean? Some are married now and got family and you know it's crazy seeing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We're literally like one with the characters. Literally. Yeah.
I have to agree with you on that. One of my goods is actually the journey. Coming in from season 1 all the way to season 5, watching the characters grow.
Yeah.
Watching the bond of the kids with the adults, real life and fantasy.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And watching the world get connected with the show as well as much as I am.
Oh, that's good.
The journey was amazing.
Yeah.
Having conversation with the show is a good for this, especially this season. This season had a lot of controversial conversations, but at the same time,
Yeah.
we were all caring at the same point. We just had different points of views.
True. Yeah.
I love that. If a show can make you do that, it's worth watching.
We all had our different beliefs, and it was cool. Like different conversations with the homies and friends took place. I'd be at a fast food place.
Yeah.
We'll be like, man, I don't know, but that's kind of cool how they did this. But I like this more than that. So it was a lot of different takes.
I don't personally like when everybody loves the same thing.
Okay.
I do like when we all have different opinions on how things are taken.
Yeah.
And I thought that was beautiful. I talked to people I probably would have never talked to over this show.
Wow.
You meet somebody new.
That's
so
what it's about.
The journey for sure is a good for me, especially
Okay.
season 5.
All right, bet.
Yeah.
So my next pro, I will say this does a good job of bringing character arcs full circle, going all the way back to season 1 to where we are now, patching up specific character arcs, bringing completion to certain characters, and explaining their journey, and then kind of interconnecting with the rest of the group. I thought they did a good job of giving us certain characters, specific characters, the time and day to explain like what was going on in their personal state, and then reconnecting with the group again. Everybody had little side quest missions, which I thought was great too.
I see where you're coming from with that. I agree, but I also disagree on that because that's kind of one of my cons.
Okay,
but I feel you on that because some characters did get the shine.
And let me put a little bit more light on that. So the reason that that's a pro for me is because the certain characters that got the specific time, I had problems with those certain characters from previous seasons.
Right.
And season 5 kind of brought it back home for me. Due to how it was handled. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I got a Demogorgon in my throat.
Bad.
Will,
and that's why I put it as a pro. Yeah. So yeah, we'll talk about it though.
All right, bad. No, I get you. For me, the nostalgia of the show.
Okay, yeah.
It goes back from season 1 all the way to just seeing the town, seeing particular things. That always was a twinkle in my eye. You know what I mean? Because I like timepieces. And I like the fact that they did stay in the 80s with the show.
Yeah.
Especially season 5. Because they could have really, because the kids got older, they could have skipped all the way to the 90s. They could have did anything. You know what I mean? They could have been only in one part of the world or one part of the dimension the whole movie, or the whole show. So I did like the fact that we did still acknowledge the 80s to a degree.
Okay.
Yeah, that was one of my goods.
I will say on a technical aspect, I like that the Duffer Brothers did the final episode, but you also could see their writing throughout the series, and they brought in other great directors to help, bring their stories to life, and their approach to the action set pieces felt very theatrical too. Like it was very creative with the monster scenes, the military battles. We had sieges, we had high-speed chases, and you can see like the production got super expensive. Like they went full big, like full ham. Like so, I enjoyed the action. And it showed their creativity as filmmakers and action directors. Even though this is a series, we see the potential of what they can do when they start making movies.
Yeah. It's crazy that you said that because that's one of my goods too. One of my pros is that the creating and the world building.
Yeah.
I feel like it all pieced together well. At the same time, it still gave that 80s vibe.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't know if it was they intended for it to look this way, but certain stuff looked 80s. Like the Demogorgon or something might look a little hazy, like an 80 VHS.
Gotcha.
Or something like that. I was talking to somebody, they were complaining about like, yo, the CG look bad, bro. And I'm like,
really?
You kind of got to look at it like this, because that's how that's how I visually saw it. Okay. I was like, are they playing trickery with the camera?
Gotcha.
Because of the timepiece.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's funny because I'm
being artistic or something.
Yeah. Because it felt like that to a degree. Yeah. Certain shots, certain angles reminded me of 80s movies.
There you go.
And then when you saw the Demogorgon, you was like, okay.
Yeah.
That's how it probably would have looked in the 80s.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was intended to look that way or they didn't have the money.
Or was that specifically for us to be like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm going to take it as it was being creative in world building.
Got you.
Because it was the 80s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm a big Batman fan, so you guys already know I still watch Batman from 1966. And when I watch that show, I'm so inspired by the slant of the shot.
Yeah.
When they're talking and the criminal talk, camera angles and stuff like that. I really enjoy that type of storytelling when it comes to film.
Yeah.
So when the Duffer Brothers put their spin on it in the 80s, the idea of it is like it hits differently. It hits like the Twilight Zone. It hits like Terminator the movie.
Yeah.
It hits differently when you see certain cinematic vibes.
I will say definitely exciting seeing different subgenres explored in this final season. Like again, they got really creative and really wild when it came to the suspense and action. Like we've gotten like home invasion.
Yeah.
We went back into the upside down, like exploring like the deep cosmic space of that. Then we got like shootout sequences with the criminals and the military. So we got modern warfare and all that. So it was just exciting. And then we kind of went into otherworldly dimensions. So it was a lot of stuff that was popular around that time in the 80s. And it was just cool seeing it done in 2025, episodically. Like I was just very excited. Like how did they do that? Like how did they shoot that?
Yeah.
How did they get that frame? So I was like really in on the technical stuff as well too, because again, it's a lot of great filmmaking on display, and I got to give credit to I forget what chapter it was, but I think it might have been 3 or 4. I want to make sure because I think it was the abduction of Nancy Wheeler. I think it was episode 3, chapter 3 or 4.
Yeah.
The guy that did Green Mile, Shawshank Redemption, did that episode, and I thought he did a great job. It was a lot of cool visionary A lot of cool stamp of approval with certain director styles, and you can see the styles if you follow those movies and those directors and things like that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like the creativity style of it was really like, yo, it's there. Another good for me pro.
It was chapter 2, Vanishing the Holly Willard.
Okay,
there we go. My bad.
The pro for me is that the higher stakes. This season gave us higher stakes throughout the team, and a level where we were, clenching our teeth. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I don't know who gonna make it. You know, I love that trickery they gave me because it goes hand in hand with my cons.
Okay, yeah.
But they did amp it up. You know what I mean? Demogorgons was out there really, like, it's one thing chewing somebody up, but like assassinating folks was crazy work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we saw things, military getting burned in the face, blown up, eaten, ripped apart, turned to shreds. You know what I mean? Vecna went around and a kid got shot in the hand. They really played the scenario very well.
Man,
with the higher stakes.
You ain't lying. I'll talk about Vecna a little bit. I like that we got the Freddy Krueger of Stranger Things, which is really great, and his breakdown was really interesting too. He's kind of a love and hate character for me, but I'll focus on the pros right now. I like that he really was a menacing threat, and he was exposing a lot of the characters that we love and adore because he would get into their minds and he would exploit their weaknesses and things like that. Yeah. And really get into them and like kind of turn them against each other. It became like a paranoia thriller in a lot of sense. And I thought he was really strength in those aspects. Like he really is a problem because he can really turn the group against each other. He was a manipulative and he knew how to go after like youngsters and things like that. So I felt like he had a true foundation. And then with him being number one, from the stuff that we gotten in the last season as well, I thought that they kind of brought him full circle as a character and almost kind of humanized him a little bit. Yeah. That was interesting.
Well, they had to, you know what I mean? Because when Max said he's still a little boy in there, I was like, yep, he's in there. Yep. The boogeyman, he has a weak spot.
So that was a unique take.
Yeah.
Call to Vecna now.
My next good is the cast. When it comes to the cast members, I said previously in my likes is the fact that they've grown. You know what I mean? Guys know my favorite character is Erica, Lucas, Mad Max, Steve.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite characters. And to see the growth of those characters and what they gave me and the time they gave me, I was really happy. At the same time, it's also one of my cons.
Yeah.
But it was good to see them back and see them survive the good fight. It had me, I worried the most about those four.
Okay.
When it comes to it, I was worried. You know what I mean? I was really worried because I'm like, man, oh shoot, dude. I was really. It had me at the edge of my seat, in the back of my mind, thinking about it, watching it.
Wow.
Like I didn't want to see any of my characters go, and when Steve got off the ledge, I'm like, bro, I feel like I was on a roller coaster. You go up and you drop.
Yep.
Like my stomach dropped. I'm like, oh my God, bro, don't tell me you're gonna take him out. Take Dustin out.
You start picking who should go and who should stay. That's when you love a character.
Grab him and flip him over.
Yeah.
And then Jonathan saved him, and I was happy to see Jonathan for the
first
time.
Take
Dustin, bro. Get Dustin out of here, bro.
That's horror 101. It's like, don't take Sydney.
Yeah.
Take Josh.
Get him out of here, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Not that I don't like Dustin.
Yeah.
Because
that's funny. But you invested. That's what that is.
I'm invested, bro. Like, I have my favorite characters. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I think for the most part, the whole squad did their thing. Dustin came back, and there was parts of Dustin that I didn't like in the beginning, but I love the evolution of him as a character at the end. And that's what storytelling is all about. You're not supposed to like everybody. You're not supposed to understand everybody.
Yeah.
You're supposed to follow their guide. They're supposed to guide you to their next stage. And I love the way the Duffer Brothers did that with Dustin as a character.
Okay.
They guide us with him.
Yeah.
I think my gripe with that is that Eddie had passed away a while ago.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And I think as a viewer, we look at it like he just did. No, he didn't.
Right.
So my thing with Dustin was not get over your friend. Not saying that at all. But you showed more compassion with Eddie than everybody else. You grew up with Will and them.
Okay.
And you didn't shed a tear. You didn't care.
Right.
Not per se. His attitude was more scientific and trying to solve things than you lost your friend.
Gotcha.
You got more compassion out of Mike and Lucas for Will. You had a Demogorgon chilling with him.
Yeah.
Right? Like, yo, and you ain't saying nothing.
And it was forgotten.
He ate your mama cat.
Yeah.
And you acting like you let's find your cat.
Yeah.
But Eddie dies.
Yeah.
Oh man, you gonna rebel, beat bullies up now?
Rebel without a cause.
Where was you at when they was whooping your ass just normally?
Yeah.
That's what I didn't like about the character at that time frame.
Yeah.
I understood later on, yo, he was, because death comes in different stages.
Sure.
You could be cool today and then it F you up tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I understand it, but I just felt like for someone that had been through all that to get to that level,
yeah,
dust your shoulder off.
Okay.
I still feel like that, but go ahead.
I'll say this is my last pro, and then I guess if you have any more.
I got a ton.
Okay.
3 hours long. No.
I will say I like how they evolved with the music as well in the show. The composers from the band Survive did a really good job. Really just giving me my love and appreciation for synths, and it really capitalized on a style that was really big in the 80s, and they did a very unique take on like being able to modernize it and things like that, and it works with the show. It also plays a really big character in a lot of things, like you get coming of age, you get the sci-fi, the action, the thriller, and suspense like that, and then that time period, but also new age. Like, it was really cool. I love the sound of the synth though, and they did a really good job. So shout out to Michael Stein and Kyle Dixon, man. I hope they do more stuff with Duffers. The music was on point. And that's kind of like a big character of the show.
And that's what kept you going.
Yeah.
It really did. Especially with the headphones on, we listening to it, and then I watched it again on the TV, and it's like, it hits. And then with the lights, I had the lights on and stuff. Like, yo, like, it's crazy.
I'll be playing it on streaming. It's on my playlist, too. I've been listening to the score. So
crazy
shout
work.
Out to that. Music's great.
Another one for me is The Return of Mr. Clark. I thought that was great to bring him back, at least for one final battle. Because without him, they wouldn't have ever been accomplished season 1. And Mr. Clark, he didn't go nowhere. So it was like, you might as well bring Mr. Clark back, you know?
Yeah.
I like the new addition of the new team with Derek and Holly.
Yes.
I thought they both brought a yin and yang vibe.
Oh, Holly was amazing.
She was great. She was really good. She was really good. I saw the scare in her face. I'm ready for her to be in season 2 of It. Because,
yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. She can do it. She had that. She had the fear in her eyes, bro. And then Derek, I can see him and just like,
it's
suck
funny
my fat one. Like, yo, like this kid's.
That's the tagline now. Yeah. I agree with you. It's funny you said about Holly Willer. She's one of my favorite characters this season. Yeah. She's on my list of favorite characters. Yeah.
She was good, man. I think with what they gave her, she overcame the obstacle, especially being this her first time being with this squad, because she's not the original girl.
Right.
So
and she was a baby in the last season 3. Like, she was kind of in the house most of the time.
Well, she wasn't a baby. She was probably like 7, 8.
Yeah.
But the thing is
unaware of what was happening.
Yeah, but the actress is different.
Yeah.
So for this young actress to come in to the show and kind of keep the momentum up like she's always been there, I thought was really cool. Yeah. I felt chemistry between her when she saw Nancy. I felt it. I felt the vibe there, you know what I mean? Which is always good. Speaking of Nancy, I love the fact that it goes hand in hand with my theory of the show, because I'm going to give you guys a theory, because I think we all got theories. They got theories like this, another episode coming out and all that stuff like that. But I got a pretty cold theory that I believe is true. Right? And I'm going to run with it until we get some more spinoffs. But I like the fact that Nancy was a badass. I like that she had this fire in her after losing Barbara. And watching Vecna try to corrupt her life in the sense of take her loved ones from her. And I dug that. I dug it a lot. I was like, yo, this is really cool. And I saw the fire in her eyes, like, yo, she wanted to really, make things happen. You know what I mean?
Nancy in season 5 reminded me of Linda Hamilton from 1984.
Absolutely.
Terminator.
Down
to the hairstyle, the clothes, the weaponry, becoming a damsel in distress, but just being badass, letting loose. Well, with what she knows.
Well, I'll say this. She had the Linda Hamilton look in the 1984.
Yeah.
However, She was totally different from that Linda Hamilton.
The 1991.
There it is.
Yeah. So she had the best of both.
Yeah.
And then the younger sister, Holly, reminded me of Nancy from Nightmare on Elm Street, the original. Mm-hmm. She was a good final girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? She reminded me of a young child version of that character, like in the same situation. She went through the same scenarios and, like you said, overcame the obstacles. And to be honest, the whole Wheeler family was putting in work this season, even the mom, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Karen was great. She's another one of my favorite characters in this season that just ended. Karen was putting in work, man. And she kind of got the short end of the stick due to the fact that there's lack of information, but because of what was explained and what was told and how she became a mother to the neighborhood and everybody, because all their, her kids and the other kids were friends and stuff. So she became a big family. Her house was the place to be after everything else got damaged and destroyed. And for the way she got attacked and wounded on a lack of information was like, unnecessary, but we understood, and then she was able to bounce back and come and help out and do what's needed, make sure her kids was okay. And it kind of cost her life almost to a degree, but again, like she was a fighter, mom just fighting to survive, not knowing too much of what was happening, but caught on real quick.
Yeah, she had to. Mama gotta go to work.
Shout out to the Wheeler family.
Yeah. And when it comes to Lucas and Erica, Lucas really reminded me of Keith David in The Thing.
Okay.
He had that
that.
He dared, bro.
Yeah.
What we doing? What we taking care of? Remember, he had a slingshot. What we doing?
You believe in this voodoo bullshit, Blair? He's ready.
So
Lucas a fighter too. Yeah.
Lucas had that burn, and so did Erica. I love the chemistry between brother and sister. I love the fact that Erica was snappy, but she was brilliant. And a lot of people don't talk about this, but it's crazy because in the world we live in now, in this world we talk about equality and all this stuff like that. People don't understand. Erica was a young girl, who was hanging with the big boys.
Yeah.
And I think that character itself needs to be more acknowledged. Okay. Because she was literally giving theories, and Dustin is like, wow, someone speaks my language.
Yep.
And she's
Equal.
like, nerd, blah, 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 blah. Like, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I really, I'm gonna be honest with you.
She was an icebreaker.
The females
for sure.
in this show is what I've been telling people for years. We had it in the 80s.
Yeah.
Y'all just didn't watch.
Yeah.
The girls be tight, bro. They give you everything you want. It is what it is.
Yep.
It is what it is.
It's true.
I've been telling people.
We didn't have these conversations that we're having now. And then.
No.
We were like, oh, we accepted it. They gave us a breakdown. We understand. I'm on board. Get the job done. God damn it, you look good doing it. Game. I ain't got no questions. I understand. That's it.
Nessie doing her thizzle, you know what I'm saying? Mama came in.
I grew up on Get Away From Her, you bitch. Y'all know about that.
Yeah. Joyce, look, I don't want to talk too much about the previous seasons, but y'all got to look at it. Winona Ryder as the mother, Joyce.
Awesome.
She found out things that people thought she was crazy.
Yep.
She was this crazy lady walking around. She like, no, my son is missing. Something's up. Is beyond our belief.
Yeah.
Fact or fiction. Right? And she was solving shit. She had, her plans weren't always the greatest, but she put some thought in it.
Right.
She didn't just sit there and be like, well, what do we do next?
No.
Joyce was putting in work.
She's trying to figure it out.
That's why I love the whole Joyce and Hopper relationship.
Oh, me too.
I feel like it was a relationship that should have just happened in the first place because they complement each other so much in their skills. Hopper is he's the Red Riot.
Yeah.
Right? He's the backbone. And she's the heart.
Okay.
She was the heart of the squad, no matter what, because she's mother's love.
Yeah.
They proved that with the Wheeler mom. Like
Joyce Byers. Yeah.
The mamas, they put in their work. Now I don't agree with every scene I got.
Yeah.
But I do love the fact that the moms didn't play. Even when Lucas and Erica was like, if you don't do this, I'm going to tell my mama, and I don't think you want to meet my mama. I was like, damn, I want to meet her mama now. Like, Dustin mama was about it.
Yeah.
Like, yo, she driving her son. She like, yo, I got to get my son. The moms did their thing.
Dustin's mother was hilarious.
Bro.
Like, the way she expresses emotion, she's hilarious. Like, she loved their son so much. Like, even when she was taking pictures and just... She couldn't help but like screaming and crying. Like she was all over the place, but it was the love of her son.
I love the love of the
I thought that was great.
I love the love with the channel, man. Like, I mean, the show, like, you know, the way they channel the emotions of the community. You know what I mean? And even though there was fathers involved, but you know, that nurturing, that mama's love, man, that shit means something. You know, it was some single mothers and it was some mothers that had a husband. At the end of the day, the women rocked in this show. I have to give it to Duffer Brothers. They wrote it. They wrote it like that, man. Yeah. Robin was dope. You know what I'm saying?
Another favorite character of mine this season.
Yeah. Vicky came through at the end. You know what I'm saying? Mad Max wheeled up in there like Professor Xavier. You know what I'm saying? Like, the girls did they thizzle, man. Even if you want to go 11 to a degree. Because 11 is one of my cons. But the character itself, 11, I mean, was the sage, bro. Came at the end. Handled that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I like their closure too. And I guess when we get towards the end, we could talk about the future of her character. Because I have some thoughts on that.
I ain't like 8. No,
okay. Man, is that your con or?
No, I'm just threw that.
Oh, okay, bad. That's funny because I was like, okay, I guess we can get to that.
No.
But since we're talking about who's your favorite characters this season? Just go down. You can.
What I already said.
Oh, okay,
Erica, Lucas.
All right.
Erica, Lucas, Mad Max, Steve.
All right, bet. All right, so I'll get my list then. So my favorite characters of season 5, chapter 5, Will Byers, Steve Harrington, Robin Buckley, Mad Max Mayfield, Holly, and Karen Willard.
Okay.
Those are my favorite characters, standouts this season for specific reasons that I went into already. I will say, are we going into cons or are we going to?
Well, I got one more pro.
Do your thing, bro.
All right, so my overall good for this is the energy of the show. Period. Okay. Had us coming back, had us feeding for more. Most shows don't do that. Most shows give you something disappointing or exciting, and then you kind of go about your life.
Damn,
you know what I mean? I heard people say, "Oh, I'm gonna binge," and I'm like, I don't know. You should probably watch one episode. If you watch one episode, I think you might be on the same path with us. They watch one episode, they were hooked. You know what I mean? This show gave you that. I don't have to binge it. I can actually watch it and enjoy it with the community and have fun with it. A lot of shows don't give you that, and like I said in the reaction, this is technically the last show built on the old school foundation.
Wow.
No more shows are built like that. So this was, I think, the last community-driven show that we're going to have in a very long time.
I like that.
Because it came out in a time, it was created in a time before it came out when that's what the drive was.
Right.
Everything else is give it to me now and leave later.
Damn.
Families won't come together for most of these shows coming out no
true.
more. This is the last show that had families coming together to watch. It had everybody chilling.
Yeah.
This was the last one. There's no more. I love it's a ton of shows I love, but I love them separately.
Okay.
I can't watch them with the family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't watch Welcome to Derry with my kids. Well, my daughter, but not my son.
Yeah.
He's too young.
Right.
You know what I mean? Stranger Things, go watch it with him.
No, you shed light on something interesting. I will say I like that Chapter 5, the final season, was split up the way that it was. The anticipation, being hyped to come back to it, not getting the full experience all at once. And I wish the previous seasons were like that, but I understand that they did it because this was technically the end.
Yeah.
But that was a good thing, though, man, because it kept us coming back. It wasn't like, it's over. They just dropped it all at once. They really preserved the idea of this is the finale.
Yeah.
And I do have to give credit to that, like what you said, yeah. And then making the final episode 2 hours, basically saying the final episode is going to be a movie.
Yeah.
When you already gave us the cinematic experience, but you kind of planted the scene like, okay, this is the battle. So, yeah, I think it was a smart move as far as marketing goes to split it up like that. Give us something for Christmas, give us something for New Year's, and then have us waiting after Eve.
Yeah.
I thought that was genius.
It was cool.
That was a good strategy.
A little pissed off because, I could have been doing, with the family.
Yeah.
No offense.
Of course. But,
none taken. What I mean? It's Christmas.
We'll need it.
Like, I wanted to play my games.
I feel you.
I put my stuff away and do this video.
Yep.
All right, man. So, you ready to get into the cons?
Let's get it.
My con's a little bit different now with this one.
Okay.
I don't... With all I said about my pros, the cons are more of acknowledgement. This is what I needed time for.
Okay.
All because I truly enjoyed the show.
Yeah.
I truly enjoyed the series.
Yeah.
But my cons are based on my observation and key that it rubbed me differently than it should have.
Okay.
And I feel like a lot of these things could have been improved.
All right. Bet.
That's where I'm at with my cons. My cons are not hate. It's none of that, right?
Yeah.
So my cons are really, really simple. But I didn't put it down in my notes, but I want to say this before I forget.
Okay.
In my cons, right?
All right.
The elephant in the room. Obviously, it's Will's coming out speech.
Okay.
I want to give a little bit more depth on that because I'm down the middle with it. It's a pro and a con. The reason why it's a pro is because regardless of the time, I think it spoke to an audience who was going through what he went through.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I had a friend who who was going through that. He didn't get a chance to get that speech.
Gotcha.
So I understand how it feels when you want to tell somebody something, regardless of how people see it.
Gotcha.
I take my hat off to that moment.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, the con.
Okay.
Was it the right time? Nah.
Yeah.
People are dying.
Yeah.
Look, dog. Okay, you could have told me that yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
well, I'm glad you said so. I don't have to.
Yeah.
All right.
It was.
Bet.
It drug on too long.
Yeah.
I feel that it shouldn't have been a group conversation.
Right. Right.
It should have been what it was supposed to be.
Damn.
And I feel like they added into that and made it go on too long. And it made him look they made him look sympathetic. And sympathy is not what I wanted to give him.
Okay.
I wanted to give him love.
Yeah.
Like, I love you, man.
Yeah.
Why am I sympathetic for you?
Right.
You ain't went through nothing yet. Well, I'm talking about with your experience.
Right. Right.
I didn't like they made it sympathetic. That's what makes it con. But I understand it. But to say that, and a lot of people don't get this neither. I wanted to say this. They're like, oh, so you have to come out because Vecna gonna get you. It's not. The joke is this.
Wow.
Will. Yeah. So if you don't do what I say, I'm telling everybody you gay, bro. That's the joke. But in obvious, you got to look at it. Will stands as far as a wizard.
Right.
He casts his spells. He does these things. If he has a part of him who is not at one with himself, and he worries, he can't cast a spell he's supposed to cast.
Yeah.
That's why he had to get off his chest.
Right.
He has to be 100% focused. But if a percent of you is not accurate, it'll all debuckle.
Gotcha.
Because a flash can hit you, knock you out where you're in panic mode.
Yeah.
So I understood why he did it. I just wouldn't have did it at that time.
Okay. I will say, oh man, this season, Chapter 5 loses momentum towards the middle for me.
Yeah.
Due to the fact of the setup and presentation that we got where we left off the aftermath. I felt like that should have been the entire energy that we gotten throughout this entire season, and it slows down due to specific characters. You already spoke on it, but I feel like that there was too much drama in the middle, and I felt like it should have just been constant modern warfare due to where we left off in the beginning chapter and the conclusion of season 4, chapter 4. That was a big thing, and it takes a nosedive in that middle arc, where there's too much time spent on certain things where we need to get back to the fight. And I understand you wanted to wrap certain things up, but I felt like that should have been done in the first 2 chapters.
Yeah. The
rest should have been just straight warfare. And that also leads into my other con. I don't want to jump too stuff, but we'll go back a little bit. But I want to say it before I forget. So the finale, to me, I felt like the battle was too short, even though it was a 2-hour episode.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to talk about that, yeah.
It was too short. Episode was solid, but when it came to the fight, it was 15 minutes, literally with Vecna and 11, and then it was over. I felt like that was a prologue. I was like, wait, what? That's it? We
got cheated.
We defeated them?
Yeah.
I could have got another hour if we were going to do that. If you were going to spend time on the stuff you felt like needed time, then we should have got another hour of just battle. And then we were going to get 2 hours of drama, because I'm all for long stories and long movies and things like that.
Oh, man.
But, yeah, there were certain moments I'm like, man, that was cool, but that's it? This was supposed to be the all end all. This was supposed to be Endgame.
Yeah.
The way you guys built it and hyped it up and the way you set up the new season, well, we didn't get that.
Yeah.
I got Infinity War instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Mine's, we on the same page because
Yeah.
I'm gonna get back on that too.
Okay.
But my next one is plot inconsistency.
Okay.
Yes, this is a fantasy. It's fiction,
Yeah.
but there is logic within the show.
Okay.
You can go, perish, get sick, get ill, heat, white, all that exists.
Yeah.
Let me explain what I mean with the inconsistency. Lucas got stabbed or cut by the Demogorgon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Bleeding. Stakes is high. Like, yo, Lucas
Yes.
might not make it.
Right.
Damn.
Right.
What Erica gonna think? You know what I'm saying? I'm worried.
Yeah.
Within that same day, he's carrying Max.
Right.
Inconsistency.
Yeah.
Like, at least show some blood.
Yeah.
What's going on? I got stabbed. No, Lucas, you can't do it. Don't worry about it. Get
Something. Yeah.
the power of friendship. Yugi.
Yeah.
Give me something.
Give me some suffering.
Give
me some. Show me suffering.
Clean.
At least he's fighting.
Clean.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Did the white tee on? What? Clean.
Yeah.
I don't like that
Yeah.
because you took away the thunder that it was bringing.
You took away the attack that he went through.
If he was holding her and he was like, he's falling down.
Right.
And he's like, like
address what happened to him.
right?
Yeah.
Like if wrestling seems more real than that,
Yeah.
that's a problem.
Yeah.
Here it is. Oh no, he's gonna get him. Yeah, one more. Oh no, it's over. Stone Cold Steve. No, wrong actor. The Rock he has the Rock. Brock Lesnar's choking the Rock out. Oh my God, it's
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know where he got the power from. Maybe it was God himself. The Rock, rock bottom. He wins the
Yeah.
game. If that's more believable,
Right.
you just got stabbed, bro.
Yeah. But you look 100% right now.
I don't believe it.
Yeah.
He ain't limp.
Yeah.
He ain't even skip.
So that also leads into a con. Still positive, but I felt like there wasn't enough casualties. When we talk about finales, and this is horror and sci-fi 101.
Let me skip mine. Go because I'm right there with you.
All right. I felt like it was almost too polished, too perfect. I said, this is the end of all. Like,
Yep.
No casualties? Not even like one or two?
Nope.
Nothing to make us feel?
I call
even if you're gonna play with the idea that my favorite characters may go, do that. That's why I'm here. But I felt like, man, like there was no danger like towards that. Like you play with the idea, but then you're like, everyone's safe again. But you build up this ideology of this major threat.
Yep.
And he's toying with our favorite characters instead of just taking them out because we know that he's capable of it. So I was like, I don't like that feeling because I know what Vecna's capable of. I know what our favorite characters are capable of. But are they at his level? No. So they're using strategies and wits. They're doing the best that they can. Vecna, take these people out. Or do something. Hurt them. Wound them or something.
I call this segment pulling the punches.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
You get us there.
And this is the horror fan of me now. Like, hey, you're Freddy. Take them out.
And I think I think what hurt this idea at this time is Welcome to Derry coming out.
Yes.
It came out the wrong time.
There you go.
Because when you watch that and you watch this, you're like, oh shit, bro, what are you doing?
Subpar.
Destroy this fool.
Yep.
That's why when Steve was gonna go, I felt I was like,
yeah,
yo, okay, here we go. I just finished watching Pennywise.
I held my breath.
Here we go.
Right.
Nah, he's saved. I'm thankful.
Yeah.
But I'm like, damn. All right, here go Nancy and Jonathan. Here they go.
That was your moment to test the audience and push the limits, and y'all blew it.
Bro.
Because even if it did happen, I'd be like, dang, they went there though.
They pushed.
I respect it. I'm sad, but I can live with that because you play with my emotions and you push the buttons of the audience.
We should have been crying.
That's what it's about.
We supposed to be crying. We talking about 9 years invested with these characters.
Yeah.
We were supposed to be tearing up.
Yeah.
Not because it ended. Because they ain't ever coming back.
Right.
You know what I mean? The casualties they gave us were characters that were here and there.
Yeah.
Like, okay, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like I that really was like, are you kidding me? Because we put money on this. Who you think gonna leave? Who gonna go?
We talked about this constantly.
Who leaving? Who you got? I'm like 11. Will, give me something. You know what I'm saying?
And we both lost. Like, dang, nobody.
They
all here, bro.
They all here, dog.
Scooby and the gang, huh?
The Radio Disney. We're all ears.
Yep.
They're all there, bro. God damn, bro.
Which is cool, but I mean, come on, like,
man, pulling them punches, bro.
I feel it. I agree.
All right,
I agree.
This one for me, man. People gonna be mad at me for this one.
All right, let me hear it.
But I ain't scared of y'all.
Kick
it. Millie Bobby Brown's performance.
Okay.
Millie Bobby Brown's look.
Okay.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
She had this I don't want to be here feeling.
Oh, wow.
Her acting never evolved. 11 was still the same old 11. Everybody got older and changed and got better at acting throughout their career, and you saw it in their presentation.
Gotcha.
Millie Bobby Brown's performance was so stale to me.
Wow.
She was boring. I don't even remember her.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like they gave her scenes for her to be remembered, but her presence when she's on stage with everybody else is not memorable.
Damn.
Like, she ain't the first to do this.
Right.
If you watch The Color Purple, Whoopi did that a long time ago. What you did to me, like, hey, I already seen it. Nothing. Am I lying?
No, you're not.
There you go.
Oh shit.
She ain't did nothing new. For some out there, they probably never watched Color Purple.
Gotcha.
Go watch it.
Yeah.
And then Blood from the Nose. Okay. When you gonna get better with your skills? When are you gonna use your skills as tactics?
I wasn't ready for that.
When is this? Because it's over now.
Yeah.
But her character, you could tell she didn't care. You could tell she was forced in the story to a degree. And it felt like that every bit. Every time I looked at her, I'm like, okay, what's going on?
So let me say a little bit about that, because I'm kind of a little indifferent on that. I want to be like, oh, you think that? No. I'm not as severe as that. She wasn't my, but I get the sentiment. Not my favorite character this season, but I didn't have those problems that you had with her though. I like the certain scenes that she had with Mike. I like the 11 scenes when it's her and Mike. So,
but we had that in season 1, 2, and 3.
But I'm just talking about 5 though. 5 though. But as far as like overall, I'm with you. It's forgotten. Everybody else progressed. Yes, that's true. Again, and this is why I highlighted her and Mike. The scenes with her and Mike are cool because that relationship and that connection was really the most important to me. Yeah. 11 was never really my favorite character. I didn't really connect to her like that. I understand her importance. I understand that she moves the story forward and it's revolved around her and things like that. I get all that. But she has some moments here in the season where I was like, yeah, that's cool. But I really just like her and Mike's relationship. That's what brings me into 11's ideologies and stuff like that. But as a character, not really like that. So I get where you're coming from to those extents.
Got you.
Yeah.
You got anything or?
No. Go ahead.
Okay.
Back to you, bro.
So
yeah.
We come for the show. This is a con. So we come for the show. Well, I come for the show because of the 80 thing. That's what got me in. Goonies and shit like that.
Yeah.
This season lacked 80s.
Yeah.
Granted, we saw it.
Yeah.
But it didn't feel like it.
Okay.
It lacked it. It lacked certain things like they didn't talk about sporting events. They didn't talk about video game releases.
Okay. Okay.
They didn't talk about particular movies.
I feel you. Like they did earlier.
Okay. They took away a lot. They didn't talk about the new cartoon shows.
You're on the sun.
They didn't talk about the 80s.
Because this was 87.
Especially when you dealt with the younger kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, why aren't they into, this is 87, right?
Yeah, this is 87.
87, right?
TMNT is new.
You know what I'm saying?
Cartoon.
Like comic books.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't acknowledge. I could see Lucas and them getting older, and they got bigger and better things on their mind, but you brought the younger kids in to keep that vibe up. They Back to the Future and shit. They weren't talking about nothing.
Monster Squad just came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Their references were so modern.
Yeah.
Like, these kids, you got to remember, these kids would have been invested in all that 80s shit because that's what popped in the 80s.
Yeah.
We were children and we had fun. Like, going to the mall, doing this, even though the city was effed up. Think about it. The city's effed up. So what is the kid going to do? Watch cartoons and watch movies and play video games.
That's a good criticism. I like that.
They didn't give us 80s anymore. They took it away and made it modern.
Okay.
It felt, these kids, great actors. But for the most part, they felt like 2020 children. They didn't feel like 80s kids.
So,
did they even eat cereal?
Maybe. We got like that one breakfast scene. It was like, scrambled eggs and toast. Like there was a little bit of cereal. They showed
we talking about 87. We talking about sugar and milk.
Yeah, they showed it, but they didn't really dwell on it.
Like Derek, suck on this fat one, right? All day, every day.
Yeah.
His big ass is watching cartoons and shit all the time.
He was a G.I. Joe fan.
There you go.
Yeah, he said,
no
why is the battle?
Why is he not?
He acted like a G.I. Joe character when he was guiding the kids.
But why was the other boys not like that?
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
They're kind of just there.
Just there. What was they bicycles at?
Extras.
What they were modern day.
My other con I would say number 8.
Yeah.
I felt like she came in at a very interesting time, but I felt like she was just plot armor to kind of boost 11's character arc. They really didn't truly develop her. I felt like it was cool to see her, but I didn't really get the breakdown that I wanted due to the fact that we haven't seen her since the second season, which was a very cool introduction to her character. I thought her and 11 were going to have more time, and they kind of brushed that story arc off. And then she was kind of just gone. Like, they kill her off. And I felt like that was disrespect to the character because I wanted a little bit more time with her. So if you were going to spend some time on somebody, it should have been 8. And her story arc should have been going on as the fight was going on.
Yeah.
Because I felt like she had a lot to bring because of her and 11 being, lab experiments and things like that. I felt like that was the character you should have gave the momentum to while the battle was going on. Yeah. She should have been the one to get that time.
Yeah.
So,
no, you're
again,
right. You're right.
And again, like 8 had a lot of mystery. There's things that we still don't know about her, but she's dead now.
Yeah, like, did she ever go back and try to find her family?
Right.
What, you know what I mean? No, you're right. You're right. Another one for me is Lucas and Max's relationship.
Oh, okay. This is going to be good.
So, reason why it's a con for me is because it felt like Rian Johnson's Star Wars.
Damn.
What's it called?
Last Jedi.
Was it Last Jedi? It was Force Awakening.
Force Awakens, Last Jedi, and Rise of Skywalker.
Okay.
Rian Johnson did Last Jedi.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so you're right.
I was getting confused. You know
yeah.
And the reason why I say that is because when we had Finn and Rey in part 1, they had this relationship.
Yeah.
And then part 2 come around and we separate them.
Gotcha.
I didn't like that. I didn't like the fact that Lucas stood there day and night under Max's bed beside her bed, and her own family ain't even there. I didn't like that they kept her in that bed that long.
Yeah.
I felt like first, second episode, she should have woke up.
Okay.
I felt like she could have brought more to the table, but I felt like they were holding her down so the relationship wouldn't continue on screen.
Really? Okay.
Because it feels like that when you write it.
That's interesting. Okay. I didn't know you're going to go that way. That's interesting.
It just felt like, why?
So your negative is my positive like on that, but go ahead and finish and I'll speak on it.
Because it's like,
okay.
It's like, that boy love that girl and that girl love that boy.
Yeah.
Are you doing it so they won't? Because their love is truer than Mike's and 11's.
Okay.
Because Mike's love is an infatuation.
Okay. Yeah, something different.
He's infatuated with her.
Okay.
It's not boy meets girl, girl meets bro.
Gotcha.
What's the Billy Crystal movie?
When Harry Met Sally.
It's not that.
Okay.
Theirs is.
Yeah. No, I understand that 100%.
And I feel like even Jonathan and Nancy's relationship, knock it off. They had the true relationship, and I feel like if you showed that true relationship on screen, it was going to outshine everybody else. So they suppressed it, and I didn't like that. Because that's why at the end, when they were graduating and he held her, I liked that scene. I was like, yo, you finally show them together.
Yeah.
But it was over. I don't like that.
So the reason that I'm okay with that separation between them, because I like the Mad Max's story arc in the season. Her, being stuck in the underworld and trying to help Holly, escape, and then being that beacon for hope while she was still suffering, trying to get back to Lucas. She ended up becoming the final girl in the underworld too, trying to help Holly get out because she didn't want to go through the suffering and loss of time that she had went through. So she saw hope when Holly came to her, and Lucas had hope in Max because he knew that she was still fighting in the underworld too. So it was all like a mental and emotional battle for her. So I felt like she had the time that she needed, and they developed her really well. And she came out of it, and then she got to get back to Lucas because of the trauma that she went through. She was fighting like extremely hard. So I give her that. I thought that was great that she was able to get back to her love and be a hero to Holly. You know what I'm saying? So she did 2 for 2 in that sense.
She was coming for 2 years.
Yeah.
Drank no water, no crackers, nothing.
Hey, that's Mad Max. You're a fighter, bro.
Bro, I've been in the hospital crippled, bro. And I'm telling you, 1 week in that bed, you can't stand.
I feel you.
You're toe up, bro.
Yeah.
Blood rush, bam. You can't. They stopped it. And I get what you're saying because I'm with
Max,
that. I'm with that visual.
Max
but
did her shit this season.
I feel like they stopped it.
I get what you're saying. You're talking about the relationship idea. I'm just saying like the completion that Max got as a character in this season. I felt like that came full circle. I felt like they did not subdue her. But when you talk about the love, yes, I did not see that the way you did. But I see what you're saying. Yeah, for sure. They did try to separate them, and even when it came to the marketing and publicity, they didn't want to show that. I know exactly what you're talking about because it was obvious. Yeah, it was the elephant in the room.
What the hell?
I get it.
You got any more bad?
Good? I will talk about I think I hit most of my stuff though. Will's evolution. I feel like they could have handled a certain aspect of his character, like that connection that he had to Vecna. I feel like there wasn't enough time with that. We got a little bit of it when we saw the idea of like the powers and him being a wizard. I felt like enough time wasn't spent on that because that was freaking dope as hell to me, by the way. Yeah. They focused on the other aspect, and I feel like that subject was important, but I feel like they dwelled on it and it took away from the fight. I felt like they should have focused on him being that wizard that he always wanted to be, and I felt like that was something that should have been explored throughout the season. Yeah. Yeah, so.
No, yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's pretty much it on that.
For me, another one is gonna be based on characters at this point.
Okay.
Mr. Clark and Erica.
All right.
Plot hole.
Okay.
They get caught. Linda Hamilton comes up.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Right.
What we doing? What we doing? Show me a heist movement or something. Give me something.
They didn't get that.
You just cut it out.
Yeah.
And it's gonna go because when I break all this down, it's gonna go to my final dislike. It's gonna all make sense. I didn't like that. I'm like, yo, the military went in there, and Erica and Mr. Clark are two of the smartest people in the town.
Right.
Did they have a B, a C, a D plan? What did they have?
Yeah.
They just sat there and got caught. When did Erica get caught? And then when we see her again, she's popping confetti out.
They cut her way to the next scene.
They
didn't even address it.
I don't like that, and that's one of the things I don't like because that's that Captain America shit in the first Avenger.
Okay.
Oh, Cap, he's gonna do his thing. Dun, 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 dun. Show the aftermath.
Right.
What? I want to see the battle.
Yeah.
That's Inglourious Bastard.
Right.
Oh, yeah. You remember he was really good, man. He was one of the best ones. He killed everybody for sure. He's dead. Why didn't you show me?
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I despise it because it's like you pump this up. Mr. Clark and Erica, I was waiting to see what they were going to bring to the table.
Yeah, and that's the thing where it's like a gift and a curse with monologues. Because sometimes it's cool to have the legend be told, but sometimes it's cool to see the legend as well.
Yeah.
If you're going to show and tell, sometimes you have to show it. But then, there's the tell part where it's like, I don't need to see it. My brain is going to make it more cool than what it is that you could possibly show me.
Perhaps.
So it could be a mix.
Perhaps.
It's a mixed bag.
Not at this time of day. Maybe season 4 or something, season 3 when you're in the middle of the episode. It's the final battle.
Absolutely.
They ain't coming back after that. If you told me it was a season 6 coming, then I'd be like, I'll lay off because then she can be like, Lucas, you don't know what I've been through. What? Flashback, show you what happened.
Right.
It's over.
Right. Yeah. I got you.
Another one was Robin and Vicky's relationship.
Okay.
I like the fact that Robin got all that off her chest, told Vicky what's up. She finally believed her. And it all seems sunny in Philadelphia. And then Vicky just disappears. And then we never hear about her again. Vicky was part of the squad.
So now the question is, oh God, here we go. What was the point of that relationship then?
There it is.
Because if Vicky was going to be out of the equation.
Because it said 18 months later.
Yeah. She could have just went back to Steve at that point. Because we already knew the connection that they had. Scoops Ahoy. Ice cream place.
It says Robin and Steve. I'm already there. Bro.
We didn't rehearse this.
The fact of the matter is this. And y'all can say what y'all want to say. But.
That was a connection. I'm sorry.
Robin and Steve had that girl next door, boy meets girl next door, boy next door relationship. She confined her who she was to Steve. He didn't judge her, he accepted her, and he loved her.
Steve's a good man. Good listener.
Did you notice this in the show? When she was with Vicky, she looked stressed out, bro.
Yeah.
Not
Steve, though.
Old, right?
Yeah.
That last shot when it was all on the roof talking, when she had the blue blouse on and stuff.
Yeah.
She was so vibrant and young and It's like, what's going on?
Right.
Steve like, man, I want to have 6 kids. And I'm like,
you know what he wanted.
Y'all both wanted each other, but they just refused to write it like that.
They suppressed it.
I hate that.
They kept taking away Steve's W's and giving him L's. And it writes itself because of who he is as a person. People admire things about Steve Harrington, his will to listen, his will to trust people.
Yeah.
Him being the big brother, the best friend, everybody could come to him. Even when in terms of relationships and women idolize him. There's a reason for this. Steven has a hero mentality.
Yeah.
He is who he is. He doesn't have to try. And this is why Billy envied him.
Yep.
He was challenging him. He was like, I want to see this badass dude that everybody's talking about. And he showed him. You know what I'm saying? So it's just Steve has an aura that people admire and respect, but some can't fathom and understand because it's too strong for them.
Yeah.
And I felt like the writers kept trying to take that away because technically he could have been with Nancy or Robin, in my opinion, and he could have had any of the girls. And again, that hero idea, I just wanted him throughout the series to have a W. Like Steve really was a broken down, great written character, but they kept trying to suppress him when it came to relationships and things like that. They wouldn't just let stuff be when we knew it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
I have a problem with that.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I heard that Steve character was supposed to not even be in season 2.
Wow.
But because he was so cool in season 1,
impact.
They had to bring him back.
Yeah.
And they wrote him in. And that could be the reason why they suppressed him.
Yeah.
But the whole idea is that actor himself,
yeah,
their chemistry was real, man.
Yeah, it was.
That was more than just friend chemistry.
Yeah.
Like that.
That was I see you every day, 9 to 5. Like, this is what it is. And hey, how was your day? Like, they were close. They worked together.
She was closer with him than she was with Vicky.
And when they got trapped in Russia, they really got close because he had to take care of all of them.
Right.
He was a guardian angel to Dustin, Erica, and them. Like, I don't know what's happening, but I'm the only man here. I got to take lead. He did it.
He did it. I just,
And they start confessing because they thought they was going to die.
Yeah.
All the truths came out.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? Yeah. So, I don't know.
That right there, I felt like Robin and it should have been Robin and Steve together.
I would have been cool with that.
That's what it should have been. At the end, on the rooftop, they should have been an
item.
It should have been an item because I don't care what nobody says, but when you go through thick and thin with somebody in that type of environment, you can't do nothing else but love that person as a friend, family member, and even potential lover at that point because it's Steve, bro.
Yeah.
He had good hair.
Steve Harrington was iconic, bro.
I was literally watching Uma Thurman and Brendan Fraser.
That's awesome.
That's exactly what it was to me.
Yeah.
It was literally watching this. Like,
yeah.
I'm watching the badass right here and the mummies.
That's funny. Encino Man and Beatrix Kiddo.
You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. Think about it.
Yeah. A lot of shots in there.
Think about it. And the mummy,
yeah.
Brendan Fraser character.
Yeah.
I got to do what I got to do. Stand up. I'm going to take care of this mummy. Hey, it's like that look.
Rick O'Connell.
It's the look.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Even in Journey to the Center of Earth, it's the same idea.
Right.
You know what I mean? But, any more dislikes or?
I think I addressed them all. Okay. I was just gonna give my favorite chapters of the season, my favorite episodes.
All right, let me do my last.
Yeah, do your thing, bro. Handle. You good?
Another dislike is more of a it's called rewrite contract speculation.
Okay.
So this is my thing with the show. It feels like, and this goes with the Millie Bobby Brown idea, because you were speaking a little bit about it earlier when you were talking about the team ups and stuff.
Got you.
I feel like this show was supposed to go on longer, but because of contracts and shit like that is what suppressed the story.
Okay, bet.
Because the way things are, when you are invested in the show, you pay attention to breadcrumbs. You pay attention to things.
Yeah.
Like you said, we had the Steve, Maya, Erica, Dustin group.
Yeah.
Mr. Clark. That's their group.
Right.
Then you had the Lucas, Will, Mike, and then Hopper and Joyce.
Yes.
That's their group.
Right.
Then it flipped up and it went Nancy. You know what I mean? They had groups.
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel like contracts ruined the show. That's why we had so much shots of people that didn't even freaking matter.
Yeah.
We're wasting time with this character for no reason.
Got you.
Why?
Yeah.
Contract.
Okay.
contract. That's the only, because you don't write like that.
Yeah.
But you write like that when the studio tells you got to have this person in it. Their contract says this. It says that. I don't care. But like, just put them in there. Just put them in the background. 11 was in so many positions for no reason. Especially when they said at the end that she was the sage. She was the one who went to train and come back, solve everything.
Right.
Why she always here?
Yeah.
What happened to the scientist that was training her?
Right.
In season 4?
Yeah.
Honestly, I think the way 11 was supposed to go was the first couple episodes in season 4. She was supposed to leave with that scientist, and he was supposed to train her.
Yeah.
Because remember, Hopper wasn't there. He was in Russia.
Yeah.
Right?
The one that came and recruited her and brought her back.
Yeah. Showing her how to use her powers.
Yeah.
What happened to that?
I know.
Because I feel like the contract says she need to be in every episode.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Yeah.
I feel like that.
And that could have spawned off her to other spin-off stuff.
Exactly.
Her and the scientist. That could have been an action sci-fi story. Yeah.
Her 8. And the whole thing. And showing them build their powers at the same time. Because you didn't have 11, Will end up getting the powers.
Right.
Because why would Will get powers all of a sudden?
I gotta look up that actor too. Go ahead.
I just feel like contracts and hurt the decision of the scripts. I really do. That's why nobody died. Contracts say I can't die.
Crazy.
I'm telling you.
Man.
Because every scenario had the characters in contract, like characters in situations where they were supposed to go out, but they didn't go.
Dr. Owens. Dr. Sam Owens. Yeah, Paul Reiser was great.
Like
he definitely, I could see a spinoff with his character because he's like in the midst between everything, between being a retired scientist and knowing what the laboratories were doing with the government. So that could have been on some X-Files shit.
Bro, it's literally like how
it would have been different cases every week.
It's literally when you find out how it happened in Ghostbusters Part 1 with Bill Murray and Ernie Hudson.
Yeah.
Ernie Hudson, I hope they released this footage, but he had a big part in Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Because Bill Murray was like, yo, my contract say I gotta be in everything. We get the romantic scenes for no reason. We trying to bust ghosts. You trying to bust a nut.
Yeah. Get back to the Ghostbusters.
Get back to the Ghostbusters, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I get that. That's a very interesting point. All right, so my next one, this is one I wanted to say for the end. So the idea, the monologue with Will, with Mike, my bad, with Mike, was very interesting because I thought it was a cool closing book on a fairy tale that's not necessarily over. I don't know how they're gonna handle that, but what I thought of was like Chronicle in the sense like there could be others out there like 11 that we have not seen yet versus the ones we have. There could have been more that got away or have escaped or trying to live normal lives just like her, kind of like an I Am Number 4 situation. Yeah. So I like how they closed the book, but they left the book open, and the way Mike did it was like the story goes on and people are going to be in our shoes, but then there's going to be a new generation, but then there's going to be 2 different squads. So we have like 2 different monster squads basically. Yeah. The new kids that are growing up and going to school playing D&D, and then we got the new kids that are on the block that are heroes with powers that are out there. Yeah. You know, just trying to find each other and find their way, but they're just trying to live an incognito life. So you got this aspect of Stranger Things that could go the Erie, Indiana route. Yeah. I'm Number 4, the superhero route, or the X-Files route, whereas solving conspiracies of the week,
which I would have liked
versus the government.
It would have gave them more. Yeah. Depth.
So the thing is, going back to 11, the con is, are they going to make it about her, or are they going to use her as a beacon to branch out and explore other characters? I don't know how that's going to play out though.
Like Halloween 3.
Yeah. Okay. Anthology. Yeah. So it's pro and con, but the way it ended like made me think like there's so many ways that they can do spinoffs and stuff like that. And then we have the Broadway play that takes place in the 50s. So you got a young Joyce and Hopper, The First Shadow, takes place in the 50s. So they're keeping the expanded universe ideas there. So I think with certain characters, you can get more material. You can prologue things with specific characters per se, where it will feel fresh and unique.
All right. So I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
My thing is this, and this will forgive everything for me, because I'm on the same page as you. Because, like I was talking about how the 80s looked in the visual and how the Duffer Brothers wrote it. Yeah. My thing is this. What if this was all a dream?
Holy shit.
What if it was an illusion?
Okay.
Which would explain a lot of the plot holes in the story.
Gotcha.
Because when you dream plot holes.
Yeah.
Your dream might not make sense at the end of the day, but you'll accomplish your mission.
Interesting.
Why Vecna's demise was so quick At the same time, there's no demigorgons running around.
Yeah.
Final battle, there was really no final boss. There was no minions. There was nothing to really break a sweat.
Right.
They went into a dimension not knowing if they can breathe there or not.
Mm-hmm. Just did it.
Just did it.
Yeah.
They didn't adjust to gravity. They didn't do anything. But in your dreams or in your mind, anything's possible.
Right. Okay.
So that leads me to believe this could possibly have been a vision,
okay,
illusion, or a dream.
Oh, damn. That's an interesting take.
Because at the end, when you think about it, was just so much going on. Like, for instance, like I'm talking about how the 80s, it got forgotten.
Yeah.
But if you never lived 87, but you thinking in your head how 87 will be, you wouldn't have anything to talk about.
Right.
Think about it. First season, they had all kind of stuff going on. Second season, all kind of stuff. Third season, malls, everything.
Yeah.
But right after that cutoff, when you went season 4, season 5, they start losing elements.
Yeah.
Which you can possibly do if you're dreaming it.
Gotcha.
Because you don't know it exists.
And to be fair, that is a great way to prolong an adventure.
There it is.
Yeah.
So the question is, if my theory is true, who head are we in?
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you the head I think I'm in.
Okay.
I think I'm in Joyce's head.
Oh wow.
I think it's Joyce. Joyce used to get high a lot. Her and Harper used to smoke a lot of weed. They literally made sure you knew that they used to get effed up.
Yeah, and they talked about it too. Yeah. Huh. That's interesting.
Kind of like how it is with Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
Show.
WandaVision.
Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch. WandaVision.
Yeah, WandaVision.
Kind of how it is. She in her head. She made her own world up.
Yeah. Make whatever she wants.
I think we're in Joyce's head.
That's interesting. Huh. That would be crazy.
Because it would explain how she know Vecna, how she know this guy, but never talk about him in first season.
Yeah.
When she finally realized who he is, she never acknowledges him.
Just in the back of her mind.
But if she went to school with somebody that looked like Vecna, she can dream of it, or have an illusion of it, or have a vision of someone named like Vecna, and name him Vecna. Name Harry. What's his name? Harry? His name?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Henry.
Yeah. You know, so that would explain.
Interesting.
How she was able to beat him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Things like that.
Yeah.
I think we're in Joyce's head.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave with that.
That's very interesting.
And somebody should have told Millie Bobby Brown she looked like a JoJo Bizarre character. I couldn't get over them lips, bro. Why was she so distinguished?
I don't know.
She was a studious looking mother. Oh, Spartacus looking at.
That's funny.
She was.
Hey, where you at, Capcom?
Shit. Go and throw her in the game, bro. She was
11.
Was she not?
Yeah.
The chiseled cheeks and the lips and just distinguished.
Yeah.
No youth in there.
Doing extra.
Damn. Everybody else all look youthful and shit. Normal. She all look like a JoJo Bizarre character, bro.
That's funny.
Shit crazy, man. But that's what I got. You got any more?
No, that's it. I'm just ready to give a grade and closing.
All right, let's close this chapter.
Let's do it.
Let's give it a grade.
All right.
What do you give it?
I think this the final chapter was satisfying. It has its mishaps and a little underwhelming in some parts, but I felt like with certain characters and then the overall experience as the Duffer Brothers presented it, I thought it was a pretty solid, satisfying. I did expect more. I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 stars.
Okay.
I enjoyed myself, but it wasn't perfect.
Got you.
Yeah.
I think we were on the same train with this one. Season 5 was very interesting, controversial. Got people talking, got people crying, got people laughing, got people loving.
And stuffing their face with popcorn.
There it is. We had a lot of fun with it. I thought the ending was okay. It was cool. And it had me coming back for more. I still want more.
Yeah.
The energy for the most part is there for visual, viewing experience. But it wasn't perfect. It had its flaws. I think the only thing that can make this show iconic is if another season comes out or something that references to this and unlocks all the plot holes. That's cool. The only thing that I would if they did that, so-and-so was dreaming the whole time. Be like, oh, that's so tight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or now it's even better.
Yeah.
But I'm with you. 4 out of 5 stars.
Nice.
It wasn't the best season for me, but I really enjoyed it. I think when it comes to the show itself, it goes season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for me.
Nice.
In that order.
Season 1, season 3, season 2, and then 4 or 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
But guess what? It's not about us.
It's about y'all.
Post your comments down below. Let us know what you guys thought about the review and what do you guys think about the show. Did you guys enjoy season 5? Were you disappointed or was you satisfied with it? I did see a lot of people comments in our reactions, and I truly appreciate you guys. And a lot of people really loved it. You know what I mean? And like I said, I loved it too. It just wasn't perfect, and I like the fact that I'm able to go in both aspects of pros and cons and still really enjoy myself.
Yeah. I am excited for Matt and Ross Duffer, man. I can't wait to see what the future holds for their careers because they are super talented.
Yeah.
I'm ready to see them do movies and other shows along this line. And I'm excited for the future of Stranger Things because they could already announced there's going to be spinoffs and stuff. And we got comic books and stuff, games on the side. So, yeah, keep it going, man. Keep it interesting. Keep it unique. And keep it fun, man.
Yeah.
So, hats off to you guys because you guys did something special.
Yeah, they sure did.
You did the impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're new to the channel, go ahead and press that subscribe button. Thumbs up this video. Don't forget to share. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Also, follow us Instagram, Twitter, and Patreon. We get uncut and exclusive content only.
You know what to do.
Also, you want to show the channel some love, and I hope you do. Go ahead and join the YouTube membership in the section down below where you get early access to reaction videos, one Saturday morning, J Nami, and exclusive live streams only.
Don't miss out.
I'm J3.
Ronan Joestar, Bizarre Assassin.
Road to 100,000 subscribers.